The Derbyshire Coach Mark came from the need to provide minimum operating standards for the employment and deployment of coaches across Derbyshire. There was also a need to ensure that we support coaches through continuous professional development. The Derbyshire Coach Mark is a licensing scheme for coaches. It ensures coaches are competent to deliver within the school environment, delivering safe, fun, well organised, progressive, inclusive and well evaluated sessions. It provides minimum operating standards for coaches to develop within, both in terms of qualification and workshops. It offers an enhancement to the national governing body qualifications. Within the Derbyshire Coach Mark there is an observation process where the coaches are observed on their how to coach skills within the school environment.
Coaches are delivering against the 5-hour offer, which should be available for all pupils in all schools per week. The Coachmark process goes back about 4 years, when on an initial audit of schools in Bolsover district, I found that head teachers were questioning the consistency of coaches. And it quickly became apparent to me that what we needed in place was a quality assurance process to ensure that we'd got high quality coaches consistently throughout the schools in Bolsover district.
As a coach, the Derbyshire Coach Mark verifies that I'm delivering high quality coaching sessions within the school environment against an agreed set of coaching competencies.
As a coach, the Derbyshire Coach Mark means to me a sense of credibility to the work that you're doing within schools. It's an acknowledgement of the fact that what you're doing is of the quality standards that should happen in schools and is now, as a result of the Derbyshire Coach Mark, expected in schools.
The Derbyshire Coach Mark means that we can structure better the development of our own staff and offer CPD opportunities, and above all else it advocates high quality, ensures that whatever we deliver is meeting a minimum competency.
We've employed the Derbyshire Coach Mark, used as a PDP for our coaches. They go through the process and at the end of it they become competent coaches.
We often find that school teachers or head teachers, PLTs, perhaps sometimes don't have quite a grasp of the NGB qualification. The Derbyshire Coach Mark essentially gives our staff a kite mark of approval when we're going into schools in the city and across the county.
As I'm a Valley School Sports Partnership, the Derbyshire Coach Mark means we have quality assured coaches working in an educational setting and extracurricular environment.
As a PDM, the Coach Mark tells me that the coaches working in the schools in my area are high quality if they have that Coach Mark. So it is that quality assurance that I seek to deliver my stated aim of high quality 5 hours offer across the partnership.
As a primary link teacher, the Derbyshire Coach Mark gives me and other teachers within our school the assurance that all coaches delivering sport are going to do it to a high standard.
The Derbyshire Coach Mark is important to national governing bodies due to the fact that national governing bodies have a critical aim to support, train and mentor their coaches in both the professional and volunteer sector. The Derbyshire Coach Mark brand actually helps schools to identify high quality coaching within the school environment.
As an observer, I attended a Derbyshire Coach Mark initial training. I then learnt about the Derbyshire Coach Mark process and got a pack of resources.
Well, as an observer, we make the person observing the coach feel as comfortable as possible. I think that's very important. We're obviously using set criteria that's written down in note form so we get a standardisation. Then we give them feedback. We look at the positives straight away, look how well they've done, and then we work on a development plan for future progress so that they will improve with their development as a coach. And obviously at the end of it there's a quality assurance to schools that when they're going to take on a coach in the school, that they're going to come up with high quality delivery.
As a coach, in order to initially understand the Derbyshire Coach Mark, I had to go to a briefing to introduce me to the concept of the Derbyshire Coach Mark. Following this, you have to complete a training needs analysis to identify where you need to look at areas for your development, and then subsequently actually attend workshops to help you meet the identified areas highlighted in the training needs analysis.
I showed the observer my coaching certificates.
Following the session, I sat with the observer who provided me with feedback on what had happened during the course of the session. During the feedback, they asked me open questions to aid my evaluation of the session and gave me an opportunity to self-reflect.
When I was awarded the Derbyshire Coach Mark, I was given my branded kit and ID badge.